I am so excited this morning because an article I wrote and a video I made is being posted to Engadget. And that's just fantastic. And I think you guys will find the story very interesting. It's about a multiplayer world record attempt that just happened this past Friday night. So a little backstory here. There's a class at ITP, the grad school I go to, called Big Screens. And the idea is that you're making content for this 120-foot video wall that's in the lobby of the IAC building on the west side of Manhattan. Now, making content for this video wall is not easy. There are these big pillars in the way, and 120 feet wide is kind of bonkers. So making content for it is a big challenge. You know, it can take all day to render a small video for it. So a group of guys, they made a game that is actually pretty fun and really humorous and was a big hit with the crowd. The idea is that telephone wires are stretched across the entire wall, and there are like cars passing beneath. And when the game starts, you can pull out your phone and log into the address they give you, and you get a little bird character appear on your phone, and that bird appears on the screen on the telephone wire. And then every time you hit the poop button on your phone, a dropping falls onto the passing vehicle below. If you hit a car, you get a point. And so everyone is competing to hit the most cars, and there are even 3 different teams across the whole screen. And so you're trying to win yourself, and you're also trying to get your team to win. And then at the end of the game, they have rankings up, who was first, second, third, and then it shows you your hit accuracy. It's just a really, really well done game. Now, what's the story here though? They were trying to, they wanted to see if maybe there was like a world record that they could go for, you know, the Guinness Book of World Records. So they contacted Guinness, and there isn't really a category for the type of thing that they were doing, which is, you know, most players in a multiplayer game on a single screen. So Guinness came back and said, all right, if you guys get over 100 players for at least 30 seconds, and each of those players scores at least 1 point, we'll establish the category, and you guys will be the record holder. So that's fantastic. They did a great job. I mean, that was like really cool that they went and contacted Guinness, and that Guinness actually replied back and said, all right, let's try this out. So last Friday night, they had it. They had their world record attempt. They got it. I think they had 100, off the top of my head, I think it was 113 people who were eligible. So they definitely hit all the marks that, that Guinness had set for them. And they just have to send in all the documentation to Guinness for them to approve the record. Now, they had to have witnesses there. They needed to find people in the gaming industry to certify the results. They looked over the server logs. They had to submit photo and video and statements from themselves. And so right now, though, it's a waiting game to see if really they're going to get the record or not. And so they just have to wait 6 weeks to see if the certificate comes into the mail. But check out that article on Engadget. It's posted this morning. The headline is "Bird Poop and Big Screens Attempting a Multiplayer World Record." So look out for that. I am so happy that something I wrote ended up on Engadget, because I've been a big fan of Engadget for a very, very long time. I mean, they don't just cover technology like cell phones and TVs and computers. It's also, you know, Arduino stuff, Raspberry Pi, 3D printers, all the stuff that makers really like too. And so it's a good mix of just general technology and maker technology and lots of interesting science. And I've been just a huge, huge fan of Engadget for a long time. So seeing something that I made end up on the site is just like, it blows my mind. And it's just such a wonderful feeling. So I want to thank the guys at Engadget for giving me the opportunity to write and post a video there. Thank you. That was wonderful. And so yeah, check that out. Also, if any of you are going to be at South by Southwest, I'm going to be at the interactive, in the interactive part of the program. I'm going to be leaving on Friday. I'll be there through Tuesday. I'm giving a talk on Monday between 11 and 12 about my dynamic bike headlight. So if you can come check that out, I'll put a link to the event in the description if any of you are going to be in Austin for South by Southwest. And this is my first time at South by Southwest, so let me know if there are any tips you have if you've been there before, because it looks like it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. There's so much stuff I want to see. All right, that's all I have for today. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.